So this is my second video on the DeLorean 750, and have to admit I'm really having a good time with this bike. My first video was ranting about the lack of documentation, and I was having problems setting up the Bluetooth speaker. So I'm gonna just show what I found out about that and how to maybe start how to power on, how to go ahead and get started safely for those that might be new to e-bikes. And with the Bluetooth speaker situation, I did end up finding another video that was a link to HSN that went a little bit more into the assembly direction. So I did post that link on my original video. And one of the things that really struck me was that they placed the Bluetooth speaker here. Now, I could have sworn when Tony was demoing on HSN that they had the phone adapter sitting on this side and then the Bluetooth speakers in this slot. Obviously, I was wrong. It's mounted down here, which makes sense because that then works and attaches to this arm correctly, the thickness. However, they had the speaker pointing forward, and I guess my question is that what people do? Do people drive around with the speaker blasted forward? I would think I want the speaker facing me. I'm the one listening to the music. I mean, I just find it asinine that folks would use it to blast forward. But hey, I'm old school, maybe. I don't know. So if that's the way people drive around, then I'll probably just yank this off and put a headset in to enjoy my music. I'm not a believer of forcing my music on others, but hey, that's, like I said, old school. And I'm ranting, so I gotta stop. Let's move on. So I wanted to show how to power on, how to get started with the bike, and one of the things you'll have to know is over here on the left-hand side is the control. They don't have the international button for power. Instead, somebody decided, let's put an M. So if you long press the M for 2 seconds, that powers on. You can see the energy bar, you can see your speed, you can see the power assist rating. And then if you press the M button a couple more times, you can see that it's cycling through at the very bottom there from the trip to the current time to the odometer, voltage, and current trip. So I'm just going to put on total miles right there. You can see I put 4 miles on it, just short time and having fun with it. So what I recommend, if you're starting out, I would recommend, if you press up, that puts the pedal assist up, increases up to 5, and then you can decrease it down to back to 1 with the down arrow, or better yet, when you first start out, put it and keep it on 0. And the reason I recommend starting off with 0 is that you want to go ahead, your first thing should be to do is drive around and just use the manual shifter. Get comfortable with this first. Get familiar with how to start out on 1 for easy takeoff, increase it to 2, 3, 4. You're going to get to the point where you probably keep it at 7 with the power assist and all that. Power pedal assist, that you will find that it's very easy to get started with that, and with the combination of the throttle. But I'm getting way ahead of myself, so let's back up. So say you've kept it at pedal assist 0. You're now familiar with the bike. You're going to want to go ahead, and the first thing you want to do is then put it on pedal assist 1, and then go ahead and give the pedal a good crank. And you need to be aware, if this is your first time with the e-bike, the assist is significant. I had a buddy come over who's had several e-bikes, and he was very impressed with the DeLorean. He was impressed with that, and his words were that the pedal assist was significant, in his opinion. So for us that are new to it, you might be shocked. I think I was a little bit taken back by it, and I tried to warn my wife, and she's like, yeah, let me just get on. And well, boom, she was a little bit shocked. So what I'm trying to just stress here, start out on 0, learn the manual shift, start out on pedal assist 1, and just be aware, give yourself an open space and just go slow. Get familiar with it. Take your time. Don't be a hero and try to go up to 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the gate and see how fast you can get this thing. There's time for that. Don't worry. You're not missing out. So start out on one, get familiar, get very comfortable with that. Stop. And what you're going to want to do next is, as you do get braver and you take it up to 2, 3, 4, and even 5, and you get very familiar with it, one of the things I will tell you is when you're coming back home, you're approaching your house, you're approaching the curb, you're approaching cars that are tightly together. I watched another video and they recommend getting your power assist down to 1, if not to 0, at least for the first couple times. And I like the idea of putting it to 0 as you approach your curb or your home or your tight spot, because what's going to happen, what could happen, is as you navigate that last couple inches and you think you're done, but you need to pedal just a little bit more to get the bike in place. Well, you just activated pedal assist and boom, you go crashing into your garage door or your car or something like that. So just until you get familiar with the bike and the way the pedal assist works and when it kicks in, as you get to your home base, just crank the pedal assist down to 1 or even better, 0. The other thing that you might want to be aware of is that if you hold and long press the top arrow for 3 seconds, that turns on the headlights, and you can see that here on the display. That is activated, and if you hold and long press again for another 3 seconds, that will go ahead and turn it off. While you're in this stationary mode and you want to walk the bike somewhere, maybe you want to get it to a more open space. So to help you with that walk, if you long and hold press the bottom button, that will go ahead and put it in walk mode. It will start to take off. So just be aware of that. And also don't worry that you have to fumble around and put pedal assist back down to 0 or something, or long press hold again to turn it off. Just simply apply the brake, and that will turn the walk mode off. And I do believe if once you are cruising along at a particular speed that you want to keep, say you got it at 8 miles per hour, you got a little bit of a pedal assist to help you with that. If you long hold and press the bottom button for 3 seconds, that does put it in cruise mode. And again, applying the brake will go ahead and turn that off. So hopefully that will get you off started safely, and enjoy this. You'll find we've been having a fun time with it. So enjoy.